He slowly extended the rope towards the wolf, then quickly tied it around its mouth. Now the wolf couldn't bite. The boy took the wolf away, but the hungry boy didn't kill it. Instead, he cleaned its wounds with water. Then he carried the wolf into a cave. The next day, when the boy woke up, he found that the wolf had untied the rope from its mouth. It bared its fangs at the boy, but the boy slowly approached it with water, speaking to it in a language the wolf didn't understand, saying he wouldn't hurt it. The wolf's agitated mood was soothed. It drank the water the boy gave, but what they needed most now was food. The boy mustered up the courage to kill a rabbit. The moment the wolf smelled the meat, it immediately perked up, cautiously got up. The boy fiercely tore off a piece of raw meat and chewed, but he still wanted to eat it cooked. He decided to make fire by drilling wood. The boy finally had a hearty meal. The wolf kept making whimpering sounds beside him, as if reminding the boy not to forget about it. The boy cursed at it fiercely a couple of times, but still threw it a piece of meat. At night, the boy reached out his hand to pet the wolf. It snarled at the boy again, still not wanting to let the boy get close. Just like that, a man and a wolf gazed at the sky. The boy suddenly felt a bit homesick. A few days later, the boy was also ready to set off for home. When he said goodbye to the wolf, it bit his scarf tightly, not letting him leave. The boy drove the wolf away, telling it to go home, but the wolf just lay there, refusing to move. With no choice, the boy had to leave alone. But after walking a few steps, the wolf followed him again. The boy kept turning back to drive it away, but this wolf seemed to have latched onto the boy. Just like that, the first dog in human history was born. The boy named it Alpha. A man and a wolf began hunting together. Alpha was responsible for catching prey. The boy was responsible for cooking. The temperature dropped sharply at night. It would actively snuggle up to the boy to keep each other warm, and it would actively wake him up in the morning. But on this night, a wolf slowly walked towards them. The boy nervously extended his spear, only to see Alpha walk up to that wolf. They licked each other to show goodwill. The boy understood that the wolf would always leave him and return to the wolf pack, so he let Alpha go. But every night, the boy would unconsciously miss it. On this day, the boy was trudging through heavy snow, but suddenly fell into an icy lake, about to be swept away by the current. He desperately pounded on the ice. At this moment, a wolf appeared. It was Alpha who had rushed back. It leaped up, trying to break the ice, but it was no use. Fortunately, the dagger the boy carried with him helped him break through the ice. The boy, shivering, forced himself to make fire by drilling wood. Then he took off his clothes and hugged Alpha to keep warm. The wind and snow grew heavier. They had to continue on their journey. At this point, the boy suddenly noticed someone sitting not far away. He ran up excitedly to ask for help, but that person just sat there, his face covered in frost. It seemed he had already frozen to death. The boy could only enter the house alone to try to find something to eat, but he found nothing. Even worse, a huge avalanche was about to strike. The boy took the wolf and ran into a cave to take shelter, but they didn't expect there was a violent beast in the cave. The boy wanted to run, but it was too late. Follow me and watch more exciting content.